gaucho dicit causa finita. As he suggests that the core team prefer non-custodial wallets, so it will be. The survey is just to do something, not doing much, as always in the Pi network. As it was presented, still most of us do not understand the difference, or rather the pro and contra. In my personal view, I do agree, and I would like to have my units in my wallet, not on the server. In case of real or fiat money, of course I do choose banks, as they do protect my money, at least in Europe. But with cryptos, this is not so easy. Many exchanges bankrupt and units simply disappear. It is not regulated in most countries, and you have really no idea what is such an organization that holds your money. Let's return to our case. The problem with centralized vault, to say, would be at first that the Pi network as an organization, of course, is not reliable. So we can very well envision evaporating our money. I say our money, as at some point it will not be Pi units, but maybe your real money exchanged into Pis. Keep that in mind. The second point is that a bank has costs. Organizations such as Visa or MasterCard also has their provisions, what is natural. But anyway, I do not think that the Pi network dissidents want to go into such a troublesome business as clearing transactions, keeping ledgers, protecting the system, etc., as it becomes really huge and does not differ much from normal companies and banks. And cryptocurrency is not about this. But at this point, even though roughly sketched, we still do not understand the difference. Anyway, it is always dependent on particulars, on how exactly it is organized. So I read some time ago about hot and cold wallets. Is it the same? I have no idea. Although there was stated that cold, your physically owned wallets, are expensive. Why? I do not know, as for me software costs nothing, apart effort in creating it. So it seems that 99% of wallets are hot or, I presume, proprietary. At that point, the question is not how to protect your key, as it is your business, but if this software will be possible to move from one hardware to another or even copy it. Do not understand me wrong, copying your, say, proof of ownership is not copying money, as for verifying the validity serves a blockchain and dispersed ledger, which is not possible to tamper. What I'm asking, will it be easy to move my wallet from one computer to another, or to the smartphone, or to the memory card, and make the copies or rather backups? This is not fictional or theoretical, as many know very well that hardware or software such as operation systems quite often break down. The question that follows and is connected to the problem is, will it be possible to have few or many wallets? Similarly, that you have few bank accounts. This is not only to diversify, but also in case you will lose your key. Personally, I do not see any problem in allowing many wallets, but such questions were not clarified so well. I chose the option of the Pi network, although I think it is still as talking about colors with blind. But anyway, it is all small talk. The main problem is unsolved, the so-called KYC. I mentioned it many times that unless they do not change their attitude, the main net will never come, or only for very few privileged ones. The number of verified falls down each month in relation to the total of users. It is plain math. I do hope they will finally start doing the most urgent things and not only talk. At that point, especially that after the halving, now we are getting only half of the units, I would suggest you to sign up with Initiative Q. Similar but different to the Pi network at the same time. The main advantage is that they give very high rewards that do not depend on your consistent presence as it is in the Pi network or TimeStop or Bean network if you wish. But for the most of us who do not have hundreds of followers, this is a better option than the Pi. Only registering gave me the same amount of units as 2 months of clicking in the Pi network. After 3 weeks, I had many times more, and they will maintain the parity with dollar, while Pi will be valued in cents.